of building confidence. Because I remember when I used to go to these lunches, how shy and I felt intimidated by all these other business women. Like, who was I to be here? And not having the confidence of really expressing who I am or what I do. And so I ask you, where do you get to look at is your confidence? What is lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem? Where is it holding you back in your life? And when I remember when I graduated college with honors, I was a straight A student. I did really well in school, and it was graduation time, and everybody, all my colleagues, all my classmates, they were applying to different colleges, and I had gotten a degree in health and exercise science, and I wanted to go into corporations and bring health and wellness awareness, like programs to corporations to help people stay healthy and strong and beautiful. And I remember graduating the college, and I graduated with honors, and remember thinking, oh my gosh, I cannot do this. I cannot go into corporations. I don't know enough. I'm not smart enough. What if I don't know these answers? What if I don't know how to help and support these people? And I just was too nervous, had too much anxiety around it, and just felt like, you know what? I just spent 8 years, because it took me a long time to figure out what I wanted, 8 years and a lot of money, and I can't do it. And so I didn't. I actually became a nanny, which I loved being a nanny. I loved my families that I worked with. I still talk to them to this day. And I felt really comfortable about being with kids. And that's where I felt safe. And I just thought to myself, this was great. And I got married, I started my own family, and I just felt like there was something missing. Like there was something bigger for me. I wasn't just meant to inspire and be around and influence children, that there was a bigger calling. And I was started to build up with resentment and anger because I wasn't following through. I didn't have that confidence that I wanted. Drop down, relate if you can relate. Like, there's stuff that you're meant to do, but you're not doing them. Something you feel called to do, but you're not doing it. There's something holding you back. And there's a piece of your story that created lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem that's holding you back. And so it wasn't until I hit this point of like, you know what, there's something bigger. I can't keep going on like this. I don't want to resent my life. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be overwhelmed. I want to do something that I'm meant to do. And I remember just starting to shift my life and reaching out and enrolling into a program, which was the scariest thing I think I ever did, honestly. And just started to look at changing my life and how do you build your self-confidence? Like, that was like what I truly wanted. I just wanted to feel confident with what I knew my gifts were, what I knew I was meant to do. And, I'm here to make people smile. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to inspire others, myself, my family, people, to live a connected life, like live feeling connected to your body, connected to God, to the universe. And that's my passion, but I wasn't getting out because I didn't believe enough in myself. And so how do you build your self-confidence? I feel like this could be a 6-week course that we talk about and do, but just to give you some tips on building your self-confidence is, one is you got to clear out the crap from the past, right? If we're still holding on to and stories and beliefs, and here's the thing, like, our beliefs are what we choose to believe. So we have an experience and we make it mean something. You make it mean something. I make my experience mean something. And these experiences sometimes, or these meanings, can be empowering, or they could be meanings where you beat yourself up and think you did wrong and that there was a wrong. What if all of your experiences were exactly designed to bring you to who you get to be? Right? So one of the things that I was really challenged with was doubt, like doubting my decisions, doubting my choices, because I always made one of my choices right and one of my choices wrong. And I'm here to guide, to say, like, what if they're both right? even if they don't seem right, what if they're both right and putting you on the path? So really looking at the stories and the beliefs and your perception of what things are come from your experiences, and you get to identify, are these perceptions serving me, or are these perceptions holding me back? And I couldn't clear that out. I couldn't shift my perspectives without forgiveness of myself, forgiveness of others, forgiveness of my past choices. And so the keys are changing your perspectives on your belief, identifying them, changing your perspectives, forgiving your past. And then the last piece I want to give you today is tuning in, and I'll say accountability and keeping your word. Such key to building your confidence, right? When you actually follow through on something that you said you were going to do. And I don't just mean one time, I mean over a series of time. There's so many times that you've broke your word. I broke my word. And with myself, like, I'll give you an example. Like, you wake up and you say, I'm going to do this, this, and this today, and you don't do any of that. Or you wake up or you set a plan that you're going to follow a specific diet or an exercise routine, and you don't do any of that. And so it's finding an accountability system to help you keep your word, to follow through on something that builds your confidence, that builds like this, wow, I did this. It's such a powerful process to do. So pick something and do it every day for 30 days. Whether that's meditate, whether that's walk, whether that's drink 64 ounces of water in 24 hours, whatever it is, when you start to do that, you actually, whatever your commitment is, make a commitment and do it for 30 days. Create a tracker and check off every day that you do it. Every day. I actually am doing a 90-day one right now. I'm on day 24, or no, day 26. I'm on day 26 or 27 of my 90 days. And, looking at that and that I have a track, I'll take a picture and possibly and put it here, but I have a tracker of like every day that I complete what I say I'm going to do, I put a check mark, and there's some rewards with it and some consequences with it. But the idea is that keeping your word to yourself actually builds your confidence, without having to figure some stuff out. Like, you literally start building your confidence by keeping your word. So I'm about to go into this luncheon as a completely different woman than I was years ago, intimidated and scared by following these tips that I'm giving you. And I can't wait to see. There's going to be a bunch of people here. I'm at this beautiful country club in New Jersey, and I'm excited to get to talk to people and see what's happening in the world. This is one of my first, I think, second networking things since COVID in person. So I'm super stoked about this. And, take these tips. Don't just listen to them. Do not just be a bystander in your life. Take action. Follow through on something that I just said. So often people get stuck in the learning of the experience versus the action. And I always say transformation is action plus knowledge. It's not just knowledge. Knowledge will get you nowhere. Action plus knowledge equals transformation. That is the key to truly transforming you in your life. So drop down below, what's the one action step that you're going to take after listening to this today? And if you want to dive deeper, if you want to go deeper into the healing and the forgiveness and understanding all of that, I do have a very special and amazing event coming up. I'll drop the link here so that you can come join us. It's going to be a super powerful event. So check it out. And I hope to see you there. All right. Can't wait to read your comments. Bye.